Hi chums. Okay, I'm going to try something a bit different here. I'm going to leave the camera in one position and move it around the greenhouse on the tripod. Just move it on the tripod to try to see, kind of stop that seasickness type thing that I'm giving y'all. Okay, so these are the tomatoes I put in a couple of weeks ago, and as you can see, they're greening up really, really nicely. Behind them there are pumpkins, and those really should be out, and some spare tomatoes there, and those should be out as well. And there's melons and stuff over there, and those should be out. But it's just getting time to do stuff is a problem, you know. I've been involved in stuff like this here. Just bring that back where it was. See if we can get back to some sort of normality. I've been doing stuff like this, potting up. That's a tomato called Tumbling Tom. It's very nice. According to the catalogues, I've never tried it before, so it's going this year. I've been putting up pots of parsley and stuff for friends. So there's a lot of transplanting and stuff going on, you know. So we'll just move this up again. I'll go down the side. Now, that's the soya, Gary, that you sent me from Yoshi, and it's doing really, really well. And then just further along that line, we've got some peppers. Now you're going to laugh when you see my peppers because they're pathetic, you know. There's the peppers there. They're really small. And then in front of those, there's some more parsley, and there's basil there. And then there's some squashes down there. These are squashes. Over here on this side, those are Dan's squashes, the big ones. They have to go out. I should have had those out last week, but it's just, you know, where does a day go to? This is the problem. I don't know where it all goes to. And then I made another mistake down here, as you can see. I put 2 courgettes in the greenhouse, and the problem with that is that the courgettes are coming and then falling off. It's been so warm here. Like at the moment in the greenhouse, the temperature is 25 degrees. Well, what's that? That's 76 degrees. So it's quite warm and very humid, but it's been a lot warmer than that. The biggest problem recently has been trying to keep the greenhouse cool. But anybody with a greenhouse will tell you that is one of the major problems, is just trying to keep it cool. Now, if we head down to the back bench, way down there, those are my echinacea. Can you believe that there are people who can't say that word? Isn't that amazing? So, I'd like to thank all the people that taught me echinacea. See, I'm all proud of it now. I'm trying to get it into every sentence now. So, that's my new word for this year. So, as I say, we leave our echinacea and head across to the lettuces. Those are just little transplants I put in. Those are Gary's chilies there. Those are bird's eye chilies. Those were left on the plant from last year. And I just thought, I wonder if those viable. And I tossed a couple of seed pods into that pot. But I took the seeds out and they're flying up. So I've split lots of those up and given them to people. And I'm still splitting them up. Then we've got, over beside that, we have some kale. And that's dino kale again. It needs to go out as well, but I've nowhere to put it at the moment. So I put it in bigger pots to see would that help. And over here we have Mr. Entropy's wisteria. Yeah, those are the wisteria seeds. I think I got 6 or 7 and 5 or 6 survived. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Now, I don't know about the thing about whether they will flower or not, but we've got them this far anyway. So I'm very pleased. They're about 6 inches high now. So I'm well pleased with that. Then if we go down to the floor, in there we have, well, just in there, those are, what are those? Those are cucumbers. And then we're back on to Dan's pumpkins again. And then those are more tomatoes along the side. I've only got 4 along the side this year. I normally put 6 in. Go back out again. I normally put 6 tomatoes in there, but I'm trying to do less is more, and it worked before in some of the beds. And the onions this year, I've put them 6 inches apart, and they're really great. I've also discovered from Walter Cooper 68 NS that I've been planting my garlic far too close. I think it was Walter. I had them too close together, so that's the thing. Might have been Ian told me that. I'm not too sure. Have you seen Ian Naughton's garden, folks? Oh my goodness. Anybody who hasn't seen Ian Naughton's garden, you need to get over and look at it, because it is just praiseworthy. It's a fantastic job. And then I always put marigolds in with the tomatoes, stop the tomato fly. And then we've got more tomatoes here along this side. There's your two, Andy. They're coming on very well, and they've even got little flowers on them. There. So we're happy about that. And then, as I say, we'll just come on round here, and there's the last one there. I think that's the last one. Yes, the last one. So things are doing okay in here at the moment. I'm pretty pleased with the way things are going. Yeah, the pea video. Now some people got it, like John Robb. He just knew exactly what it was that and could subscribe completely to that method. His wife didn't, which is kind of unfortunate, but she will, one day she will learn and discover that mathematics is the way to go, you know. And a lot of other people are the same. There's a lot of smart alecky remarks in that, but I'll have you know that Lee Valley Tools have been on with me since yesterday and told me there's a huge increase in the number of verniers that they're selling at the moment. And especially they had one huge order from some guy in Thailand who thinks he can make a bit of a killing with them. So I hope that works well for him, whoever he is in Thailand. So there's where we are, folks. That's the greenhouse. Oh yes, up here. We need to go up above here. Those are the tumbling toms again. I told you last year I would never do tomatoes up above again. But should never say never, you know. It just proves what a hypocrite I am. Oh yes, over here, one more thing to show you. Down at the bottom there, where are we at? Those are the French beans there. I had to put 4 new beans in because they just didn't take. But those are the ones I put in behind the kale. And the shade at the start of their growth really destroyed them. So I had to pull 4 of them out and put new ones in. But I tell you what, seed planting this time of year, within a week they were big enough to transplant out of the seed pots. So I was happy enough about that. So that's where we are, folks. I'll cut this off, and then Julie went out in the garden. Let us see how things are going there. Okay? All the best now. I'll need to get something to finish on. It looks kind of half decent. I know what I'll finish on. We'll finish on Gary's wisteria. How about that? Okay then, folks. Whoa. Right, all the best now. Bye bye.